Hi, I'm Danielle, a CDT here at Pacific Veterinary Hospital, and this is Julie, our practice manager. And today we're going to give Opie some sub-Q fluids. Sub-Q fluids are used usually in kitties that might have some kind of kidney issues, or if they're having vomiting or diarrhea, is to help rehydrate them so that they can feel better. So the first step is to get the kitty up on a higher place than what they're usually used to being on. Sometimes the table works. Some people like to use the bathroom counter. Anything that they're not usually up on. You won't want to use like their scratching post or their favorite spot because they'll just leave. They'll just be done with it. Some people also find it's really helpful if they give them their favorite treat while they do it, so it actually becomes a good experience for both you and your kitty. Some people will use, put like a little bit of canned food in a little dish out in front of them or something like that. The most important thing with sub-Q fluids is that you cannot hurt them. There's a lot less nerves in this area of them. That's why their moms, when they're little, uses this area when she carries them around because it won't hurt as much. If you have trouble at any time giving the sub-Q fluids or have any questions, go ahead and give us a call. We can re-demonstrate for you if you've already had a demonstration, or we can even do it for you and you can watch, or we can help you by watching you do it and give you some tips. So don't be afraid to give us a call if you need help. Okay, so this is Opie. He's going to get sub-Q fluids. He's actually healthy, but he's being a good volunteer kitty today. So the main thing about sub-Q fluids is you want to keep everything clean and sterile. So if the bag is already not put together for you, you can ask us, and we'll go ahead and do that for you if you don't feel comfortable doing that. Always use a new Venus set with each bag, and always use a fresh needle each time. Because once you poke it through their skin, it's no longer clean anymore. If it happens to fall out while you're giving your kitty sub-Q fluids, like falls on the towel or falls on his hair coat, you'll need to re-switch the needle out because you want it to be clean. Okay, so how you switch it out is you unscrew this and you break the seal on this, and then not touching this or this, I'm just going to put these together like this and then re-clamp it back down like that. Okay, it looks big. It's not that bad, I promise. Okay, and so then bevel up like this. I'm going to grab some of his little extra skin and poke it through. He did not appreciate it very much, and then I'm opening this little clamp down here. And as you can see, I'm looking for those little drips right there, and that means that it's running. There are measurements on the bag, so your veterinarian will have given you an idea of how much to give. So, so we're at 3. So if she said 100 mils, we would go to the 4. Okay, so let's pretend that we gave him all he needed. I will re-clamp this back off right here. Pull the needle out, and I pinch this little area so it doesn't leak. Recap the needle. Tell him he was fantastic.
He always is.
And then just make sure that none of it's leaking down. If it does leak out a little bit, it's okay, but I don't want a constant dripping down because if they're not in him, they're not working. Typically, there'll be like a big bubble here. Sometimes it'll slide to their side or down their leg or anything like that, and that's fine. His body will just slowly absorb it. So, again, that's how you give sub-Q fluids, and call us if you have any questions.